How you doing, Eryn?
One of the judges are refusing to sign my phone subpoena due to ethics.
Wait, what do you mean?
The duct tape Lopez one.
Due to ethics? Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, she said, me personally, I'm not comfortable signing this without notification. Even if it's not unlawful, it's unethical as hell.
I need you to write a separate report for me, and I will handle it. Was it a magistrate, a judge, or a justice?
Justice Gates.
Yeah, please write a report on it, and I will make sure marshals follow up as well. The reason I've been doing this, by the way, is this doesn't mean anyone's in trouble. It's just there's a lot of just shit happening and accusations flying around, and so, you know, I'm having trouble knowing when it's like serious or not. So it's better to note it in case something, you know, blah blahs.
I know one still hasn't signed it, so hopefully someone picks it up who actually knows the legislation around lifers.
Are you sure she meant like, you know, I mean, to be fair, I'm playing devil's advocate, right? Like, I mean, maybe, you know, if she ethically feels a certain way and she's letting someone else look at it, right? She didn't deny it, right?
No, she hasn't denied it. She just said me personally. So I don't know if anyone else is going to pick it up.
Logically speaking, I mean, you know, we're not, you know. If I don't like dog people, you know what I mean? I probably shouldn't touch any warrants about dog people, you know?
But I know the phone subpoena is in for both his phone he got found with upon arrest and his last known prison phone.
Sorry?
I done a phone subpoena for his last known prison phone number, as well as the phone number found in the phone when he was arrested.
Fantastic. So, lot has happened. I would like to speak to you, to Riker, to, you know, do a little powwow just so everyone's kind of together because there's a lot of pieces moving. Last I heard, and I've also heard that there's like a desire maybe not to raid anymore, and I'm like, fuck that noise.
It sounds like 50-50. Like some people are willing to carry on and some are not. Yeah.
Because, and I'm just gonna say it like this. Tell me I'm wrong, please. Is that if we're willing to raid like New Babylon 10 times over, the ADMC 10 times over and do corrupt shit just to do it, right? Or like gray area shit, not being able to raid the besties over a prison break where a murderer got out, as well as lifers, and the death of a DOC is kind of cringe. I'm gonna be honest. And
yeah, we did all the properties.
It's like skip two bank trucks. You know what I mean? Just skip two bank trucks. Give it a day. You know what I mean? That's insane. Like, yo.
All the properties were completed. So technically, we could arrest Forehead and Miguel right now because we found stuff in their properties, right?
Yeah, and you can hold them
out and have them. Yeah.
Yeah, and do a 24-hour and fucking, you know, that's literally what holds are for too.
And then Coop has a warrant from the first attempt. Lucky has a warrant, so that's 4 besties members already.
See, you're thinking like a cop, Eryn. That's the difference, you know? Like, I heard this morning, and I was just like I do understand the notion of like, look, if cops got shot up back to back, like I'm not I ain't the devil, right? I get it. You know, if we need a day, you know, and I told Rosner this, I'm like, just let the judiciary know why, right? It's completely, I think, well within reason that if we get clapped up a couple times. I'm also going to get clarity as well myself, like as to whether there is this notion that we should just be, you know, shot and like, can gangs like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't believe we should ever, I would be surprised if we genuinely should be unlocking the lockdown after getting shot up, right? That has never been the case. I don't know why that would change today. I think it's just make-believe stuff, so.
Because Miller was like, oh, should we just ask him for the weapon we're looking for? And I'm like, I said, that's a fucking stupid idea.
Miller should have nothing to do with any decision-making. If he's leading a raid, sure. even that, but the guy's a bozo. Like, you know.
When I heard that, I'm like, no way. Yeah, let me just go and ask them for a fucking murder weapon.
Yo,
which
can
is
you?
Gonna send them onto a hag charge?
Bruh,
Sure.
that's so dumb. I was explaining this too. You can't half rate either because that's like you're fucking your own court case. Like, hi judge, we only did half of it. So what you're telling me is that, you know, some things weren't rated, so there might be like, you know what I mean? You can't half document. It doesn't make any sense.
We didn't get to touch any vehicles at all because that's when they started shooting us. So we haven't even touched a singular vehicle yet.
Yeah, let's do a powwow just to get on the same page. I'm also gonna have a, you know, I'm also gonna try to figure out some stuff, but yeah, we should definitely keep it locked down and expand it to 3. I'm gonna get clarity from, you know, other members of high command as well.
Yeah,
so.
100%.
Okay, I appreciate it.
So apparently, Jenny Hall wants to come back to the PD.
Oh. Well,
so
you know.
I think there's a few interviews today as well, which Peach wants to do there.
Oh shit. Okay. Hell yeah. Well.
Right then. But yeah, if you want to look through the phone screen, it's all there.
I appreciate that.
McAllister did look through it last night just because I wanted to get someone's eyes on it who actually knew something about the case.
Oh, Colby called me yesterday, and he kind of indicated that he was at some point in time was at the vineyard enjoying wine. I sent some units to look for him. He wasn't there, and I kind of like tried to stay on the phone and try to track him down. He mentioned he wasn't there, but like he may call later. He was trying to see if I'd be around for a while. I think he's looking for a little bit of cat and mouse. I don't know him well enough to know if this is a waste of time type shit, right? But it didn't seem like it, and I think genuinely he might be providing an opportunity for us to catch him. So that, you know, just heads up for later this evening. I also need to talk to LSPD. Oh my God, I was about to go down there and then let them know, but there is evidence that look at report number
yes, Peach, I don't mind.
36075. Don't spread it around too much. I would just say like 36075.
Oh yeah, I know about that one. That's on that scene.
Yeah. So keep vigilant on people like law enforcement, EMS, etc. that just seemingly disappear. I may, you know, some of this I think is, I kept this a report because I don't think this is like, needs to be like hidden. Like, oh no, they got this device. I mean, people need to know about this, right? But I think the main thing is, my belief is they could be trying to kidnap someone for the Silas case, the discovery window is closing. It could also be related to Brandon, especially given that it was Frederick White that was caught.
That's what I thought. Yeah. I think this is crazy, like, but I think they were trying to get you to take you to Brandon, considering you had that finger given to you.
Yes.
It would be a fucked up way to say this is what we're doing and basically make you watch something.
Do you think Brandon's convinced them that I like Brandon? Like, I'm just doing my job, Eryn. I'm not, like, Brandon is a fucking handful. He's like a man-child.
I don't want to say too much, but after, you know, what I had interrogation him say to you, I think they're maybe trying to get to you and saying this is what happens when someone snitches, kind of thing, you know?
You might be right.
Because they wouldn't have my name, for example. They wouldn't have Luca's name. They would have no one's name, anyone working on the case, because they've had no information unless someone has leaked.
Yeah, that makes sense. I I
I'm
do
gonna keep
know.
an eye on your tracker today and just make sure you're okay.
We also put Brandon's some of the stuff around Moreno up on the docket, mind you. But it's been sealed.
Yeah. And if it is faceless related, then also McNulty, I know he had a run-in with them at some point.
Yeah. I don't like how we seal things on the docket. People are going to accidentally open that, spread it around before they realize there's a text message saying something sealed.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go handle that real quick, actually. All right.
I just need to go in my head and think about some food, and that should be good.
Yep. I appreciate it.
I'm balling.
You take care. Bye. Yeah, we need a better way to seal things on the docket, in my opinion, because people understandably are just going to end up unintentionally reading some stuff, right? Because knowing the docket is different than reading the docket. Knowing the docket entails, like, you know, the